Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the TA, also known as Transatlantic, Bb179Rc532Nrp454 26D hinge. This is a very common hinge that you're going to see on aluminum storefront doors. Both the 4.5-inch tall by 4-inch wide, and the height comes first on these hinges, along with that radiused corner is going to be very common for aluminum storefront doors. 1/4-inch radius, extremely common. 4.5 by 4, I quite frankly don't know why that's such a common hinge size for aluminum storefront. I've never actually found out the answer to that question, but 4.5 by 4, very commonly used. Obviously your oil rub bronze hinge color is going to be typical as well. 26D means a couple of things. It's a satin chrome finish on a steel base hinge, is what the 26D means specifically. This happens to be a NRP. Let's back up. TA Transatlantic, they're the supplier vendor for this item. BB stands for ball bearing. On a standard weight hinge like this, meaning that the hinge leaf is 134 thousandths of an inch thick, will be 2 bearing packets. 179 is a reference to the fact that this is a steel base hinge, full mortise. You can see from the swag on the hinge leaves there that they're meant to be mortised flush to the edge of the door and frame. RC stands for radiused corner. NRP means that it's non-removable pin. There's an Allen drive set screw that's been drilled and tapped. The hole's been drilled and tapped and the set screw's been inserted so that when you're on the exterior and the pin has been properly set, meaning you loosen the set screw slightly when you're installing, tap your hinge pin down, tighten up your set screw. At that point, the driving out of that pin will be all but impossible. I've tried to drive pins out that have an NRP. They just don't come out. There's that. Sure, they can, I suppose. You could also drive into the door with a vehicle, I suppose, too, to break in. But the fact of the matter is that is an extremely effective way to go about having the pin removed. And is the industry standard sort of security feature on hinges for doors that swing out to the exterior and you want to protect the pin as best as you can. And then, of course, the 454 means 4.5 tall. The height is first on hinges like this. Be careful. Doesn't mean, height is always first. So if you had a 4-inch by 6 hinge, 4 by 6 inch hinge, 4 by 6, the height's always first. So 4.5 by 4. Okay. Template pattern on the screw holes, something very industry standard. It's got a button tip on it. You use your imagination. The tip looks like the button on a coat. There's a link below this video to what is called the instructions, which is really just kind of a technical catalog page, not really any instructions included. Screws are included. You're going to get with a hinge like this all metal screws, and half wood screws would be typical to get. The quantity of screws that you're seeing here is appropriate for 2 hinges. At the time of creating this video, the price, and it's subject to change, is given for a box of 3. If you buy 1, you're going to get a box of 3. That's how they're sold. Okay, very nice quality hinge. I wouldn't hesitate to use this hinge from Transatlantic for a moment. Any questions on the Transatlantic TA Dh Bb179Rc532Nrp454 26D satin chrome non-removable hinge, or any other Transatlantic product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.